Ha the well that I yeah the o o the o the I yes oh yeah yeah my yeah well well yeah oh 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 the oh oh no the oh that my
Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. We have a very exciting guest. His name is Caleb Preston, and we're very excited to have him. Caleb is the founder of Spectrum of Light, a nonprofit organization dedicated to teaching youth the importance of equality for people with disabilities. So we're really excited to welcome him into the studio.
hey
Hey, Caleb.
Hi, how y'all been?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Sorry, I'm a little late. Something came up, but I'm here now.
You're totally fine. Well, we're great to finally meet you. We're happy to finally meet you.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
About that you do.
Can't wait to hear about everything that you do.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jensen.
Okay, so to start, will you just tell us a little bit about yourself and your organization, Spectrum of Light?
Yes. So, my name is Caleb Preston. I am 20 years old. I have autism and ADHD. And a little bit of my organization is pretty much, well, I started this when I was 16 years old to turn a negative thing into a positive thing, because in my high school, there was a equality problem for people with disabilities. For example, like there just was not like a place to go for people with disabilities, like, to feel a comfort zone and a safe space without feeling the prejudice and feeling the bullying. Because like, I witnessed it, and it was really unfortunate. I have seen that, and I just wanted to make something different. So it's like, okay, like, we need to solve this problem, otherwise, like, things are going to, like, like, things could happen, like, we could. And we just want to create a safe space for all people with disabilities. So I created start as a club to not like only like create awareness for people with disabilities, but also to like create a community where everyone belongs. People can come in there and be themselves, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And over the last 4 years, now we have raised over $2,000, and right now we're trying to expand all across the country now.
Wow.
As an official nonprofit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
And what inspired you? Well, you kind of touched on that, like you started in school, but how, now you're graduated, of course, right?
Yes.
So what made you keep going and keep expanding?
Well, I guess the biggest thing, the reason why, because I feel like there's other schools that have the exact same problem or worse.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
And then, originally, I wasn't planning on continue after I graduated, but then they were like, we still want you. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, I have 4 years. What can I do in 4 years? Because I'm a volunteer at my high school, and, I want to make it the best I can in 4 years. And then, like, over the past few months, like, I noticed, because, like, when I created the social media, I noticed a humongous traction in our social media. Because when I first started, because, like, I think we had like 23 followers when we first started, and then it grew to like 100 after our last event we hosted, which was a Mario Kart tournament back in November, and then it just kept growing from there to like thousands of followers.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this kind of connects with Jensen because he also experienced like bullying and prejudice and stuff throughout school and has his own experience with that. So, could you... No, sorry, you go ahead, Jensen.
No, and will know how it would and get the
Not everyone knows how to treat people with a disability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I think there was once someone who told me that like, and this is kind of sad to hear from someone.
Yeah.
So this person told me the world doesn't really know how to deal with us. That's why they try to avoid us. Well, some do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like, I think we live in a world because like I found out, you know, like people with disabilities are like the biggest minority group in the world. Like 40% 40%, not 40%. There are over 40 million Americans with a disability in the United States, pretty much making it this one of the largest minority groups. But like, you know, like, and I see all this hatred and ableism, and like, why are we getting this hate? Like, we are like probably because you know there are some people with disabilities who don't have the services they need to like be able to be on their own because people are not providing it, and that's what Spectrum Light is there for, to like not only educate, we're also trying to change the culture for the youth to teach people the importance of equality for people with disabilities.
Mm-hmm. That's very important.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and there, like you said, there's not a lot of people willing to do it.
Exactly.
So that's huge. Could you tell us a little bit more about like challenges that you faced as somebody who's different, whether that's in school, outside of school?
So, okay. So as a person with autism, you know, when I first started, like, I was diagnosed with autism when I was like 6 years old. Well, not, I was first like had symptoms when I was 6 years old, and I guess my parents were. It was kind of harder for them to understand how it worked a little bit for themselves because, like, you know, autism was like, I mean, autism was around for a long time, but like for them, it was just kind of like something new they had to deal with because they never like had anyone else who has autism.
Sure.
So it was kind of like a little challenge for them as well, and it could be for anyone, especially like if you don't have a family member with autism. And I guess it's just really the challenge was like where can I get the help I need to be able to be successful, you know? That's the big part. And then, like, you know, people have told me, unfortunately, that I was never going to make it. I was going to be the same little boy, like, every day, you know, getting angry all the time. But then, like, I'm like, no, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let people treat me like that. So I was just like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to prove them all wrong. And so I worked harder. I made sure to get good grades, graduated with at least a 3.8 GPA when I graduated. And the room you see around me is my own apartment.
That's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add on to that? Through your own experience?
Man. I am living with mom.
He said he still lives with his mom and dad.
But I'm proud of Jensen because, you know, he wrote a book, and like that just shows me, like, you know, like having a disability can be your greatest ability if you know how to use it.
Exactly. And we love that little tagline of yours. Jensen has his own, of course, but
yeah.
Okay, so moving right along, this actually just goes along with what we were just talking about, but how have you been able to overcome the challenges that you faced, whether that be bullying or just people not fully understanding how to like interact with you? How do you overcome those challenges?
I guess I have to think about their shoes, think about like the understanding. Because if I was just like a person without autism, it kind of be hard for me to understand at times. He's like, I didn't really quite understand what autism really was until I was in high school. Because my parents told me I had autism when I was 12 years old, and like this was like when I got diagnosed when I was 8 years old, and I didn't even know about it for 4 years until I was 12. Even after they told me about it at 12, I still didn't quite get it. And like, you know, when I was at high school, I finally understand it, and I'm like, okay, it's really about the patience, and like, and I guess it's just like teaching them in their level. Like, how can we teach it the best way?
Yeah, it is. It's important to be patient with people.
Hey, and the E was if I get up there. Mm,
Patience is the key word to a disability,
Exactly.
especially whenever you're somebody else, I think, on the outside interacting.
Yeah.
But some people aren't willing to be patient, and that's the hard part,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you do now?
What do I do now?
Yeah.
So obviously, I still work for Spectrum Light, because like
Mhm.
right now we're still trying to get that our 501c3 status from the IRS. So
Okay.
to become an official nonprofit, so we can be
Mhm.
able to like do events and all that, and because and then like so, but my main source of like income where I do now, I work for a fast food restaurant called Chick-fil-A.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love them.
Yeah. I sure do too.
Do you like working for them?
I mean, there's gonna be days where I'm like, why am I here? And days like I love to be here.
Yeah.
It depends like how stressful we are. And it depends like on the day, like how busy we get. Because we're the location I'm in, like it's not as busy as the location from like in the other side of Lexington, because that's where I'm from.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Thank you.
And what are your future goals, both
My,
for Spectrum of Light and just in your personal life?
my personal life is for me personally, is to educate, obviously, to continue
Mhm.
to support people with disabilities in any way I can. Because because not only I'm trying to learn about people with autism, I'm also trying to learn about other people with disabilities as well, like even disabilities I have never even heard of.
Mhm.
Like I'm still learning about like cerebral palsy. I'm still like researching about that, like how like the best way I can do it, and like and I guess for my organization is to not only to educate, advocate, and fundraise in order to teach the youth the importance of equality for people with disabilities, but to also create a community where everyone belongs. And I think that's the beauty of Spectrum of Light.
Mhm. Do you guys have any events coming up in the future?
So we are still trying to get established right now because with obviously we have gotten 11 chapters interested, like college chapters, and 2 high school chapters.
That's great.
So I think we're mostly just trying to focus on getting them established first before we start running our own events.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you want to tell them about that?
We live in Village.
We have an event here in Bowling Green every year.
Uh-huh.
The Bill at
Called the Possibilities Expo.
Mhm.
it would get
It brings businesses and nonprofit organizations to one location.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that people in our community can learn about services that are provided for like people with disabilities or different neurodivergence. So
Gotcha.
all sorts of things. It's really cool.
Cool.
You were the good or that.
He thinks that Spectrum of Light would be great for that. It just happened this past year's just happened this last weekend, but it's a yearly thing. So if you're
Okay.
interested,
Yeah, I think.
the details.
Yeah.
I will email you.
He said he'll email you. Just another way to get your all's name out there and
Yeah.
spread the message.
Yeah, because our goal is we're trying to spread the word, as much as we can.
It can be hard to do, so
Mm-hmm.
it's good to find ways in the community to do it. I'm sure. Okay, so we have a few questions specifically about like how you're making a difference, as that is what the show is about.
Mm-hmm.
And so, how would you say that you and your organization are making a difference in not just your community, in the world, wherever?
So I think we're making a difference by bringing a community together
Mm-hmm.
where, like people can be themselves, like no judgment whatsoever. And, like I have people, I think it really has improved the quality of like not only educating them, but also to like improve the life of like finding a place of belonging.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of high schools can lack that at times, because people want to find a place of belonging, because humans are meant to be social.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah.
And finding a place to belong can be hard.
Mm-hmm.
And flow and with that.
Jensen said he's had a hard time with that as well.
Yeah.
So it's always good to see people who are doing their best to
Yeah.
include everybody.
Exactly.
It can be hard. And there's other people who just don't realize that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So along with that, what advice would you give to someone who feels like they can't make a difference in their community or in the world?
Well, the best I can tell you is like, if you really can't do it, try to be the best person you can be. You always should think about them, like, always should bring kindness to the world. Be a good role model. Like, just like, at the end of the day, just be a good person, be a good role model. And, like, and people may look up to you and all that.
Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty good advice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. I like just kindness can go a long way, can't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is one thing that you hope listeners remember from today's conversation and just from what you've learned in your life?
Well, I just want to let them know that they are not alone. That there are people who love them,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a community where they're going to find a place of belonging, and like or someone who's going to want to be their friend, and like everyone needs a friend in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's important. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I think that's pretty much the whole key takeaway is like you're going to find a place of belonging.
Mm-hmm.
It may take a day, it may take weeks. I mean, you're going to find it.
Yeah. Just don't give up.
Exactly.
Right? I think that's pretty good advice. Okay, Jensen, do you have anything else that you want to ask him? Let him think. Is in the meantime while he's thinking, do you have anything that you want to promote, Caleb, or tell people about?
Yeah. Well, I was wondering. Well, is it still being recorded, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was just mostly wondering, like, like I would love to do a collab post with y'all. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
We would love that.
Yeah, like I would love to do a collab post, like to promote Jensen and his book, in any way we can, because that's kind of our goal. We want to promote people, advocate.
Thank you.
Pleasure. So I was thinking, like, I mean, whenever this video does get released, like, we would love to do a collab. Spectrum Light and me, I would love to do a collab post with y'all.
Thank you.
So thank you.
My pleasure.
Yes, that would be great. We would love that as well.
Awesome.
Anything else, Jensen? Can't think of anything? Okay. Anything from your side, Caleb?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Well, it was very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you all too. Thank you so much, Jensen, for letting me be on the podcast. I think you're going to do great things in life, man. Just like, and I'm really proud of your book and all that. I'm probably going to buy it sometime.
Thank you. We appreciate
Pleasure.
you sharing your story.
Yeah.
We'll link all of your Spectrum of Light and everything down below for everybody to check out after the video.
Awesome.
Oh, come back over here.
Don't yeah, oh, yeah, me,
Don't ever give up on your mission.
Thank you, Jensen. I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was really good talking to
Yeah.
you.
Really good talking to you as well.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Y'all have a good one, y'all.
You too. Thanks.
Mm.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Thank you all for listening to the Different People Change the World podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and share it with someone who could be encouraged by today's conversation. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and be sure to get your copy of Jensen's new book, Different People Change the World.
Well,
Available now on Amazon.
you,
See you next time. Bye.